I think kasi people want the idea of change pero they don't like the idea of what it takes to create yung change. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is, I guess, what ba to? Hindi naman. Another Ask Lyqa video. And again, if you only want yung mga videos natin sa math, English, stuff like that, yung educational content, go ahead and visit yung Team Lyqa channel. This is my personal channel where I get to talk about, well, personal things. And ngayon, we're going to answer some questions that were sent in by the students ng Philippine Institute of Chemical Engineers Junior Chapter Batangas. Kasi I spoke in one of their events pero I wasn't able to join them live. So they sent in yung mga questions at ang gaganda ng mga questions nila at ito yung first part ng, I guess, mini-series na to if you want more. So if you want more videos like this, comment nyo na lang at susubukan namin gawin. Okay? Now, ito yung unang pair ng questions. Medyo dugtong naman daw sila. By the way, hindi ko alam yung questions. Binigyan lang ako ng slides ni Madam Zandy, pero susubukan kong sagutin as fast as possible. Number 1, how will you motivate yourself to start the change? And how can I help a person who wants change but never acts in response? Ano ba? I think kasi people want the idea of change, pero they don't like the idea of what it takes to create yung change na yun. And yung recognition that the situation is terrible is always a good start. Kadalasan, yung mga people na, I guess, ayaw magsimula or hindi pa handa magsimulang magbago, ang totoo niyan at mahirap pag-usapan dyan na factor is that hindi kasi sila affected by the situation. And there's a great quote dun sa movie ng Enola Holmes about that, na meme na rin sa Twitter ngayon at sa internet. Yan dyan. In which it says, diba, basically that those who feel good about the situation won't ever drive themselves to, create change or to start change. So how do you motivate yourself to start the change? Ano lang, talk to yourself na parang ito na ba yung sitwasyon na gusto ko? Ito ba yung gusto kong ipamana sa susunod na generation? Gusto ko bang hayaan na ito na yung sistema forever? And then, if you feel the need, as in the strong need to do something, automatic na yung hahanapin mo yung next steps to create that change. For example, sa akin, I recognize the need for access lang naman, access to quality educational content in the Philippines. Social media was not the answer for that. It's just the tool. So sa akin, ang answer to that, ang maliit kong mayambag dahil nga hindi naman kami mayaman at hindi naman ako makapangyarihan, what little I knew, I decided to teach. So yun yung natural response to the felt need. Kaya nga very important sa akin yung i-feel nyo yung need. I-feel nyo talaga yung kasidhian ng sitwasyon. Tapos to motivate people naman na gusto daw ng pagbabago pero wala namang ginagawa. Ang natutunan ko rin, iwan ko na rin sa inyo before we move on to the next question. You can never force people to change or to even help you make the change that you feel na kailangan. Even if sasabihin nila na, oo nga, ang ganda nga ng ginagawa mo. Kaya, oo nga, helpful nga yan. Kasi they have their own journeys. So sa akin, again, yun yung quote na sinare ko sa inyo, if you want change to start that change. Ikaw lang. And maybe, just maybe, if you keep going, people will start joining in. Like yan, si Zandy, all of the Team Lyqa staff, yung mga Team Lyqa members and volunteers. Hindi ko naman sila pinilit to be part of this. Kaya lang they caught the vision. That's the hope. But again, hindi naman laging ganun yung nangyayari. So, yeah, I wish I could say something more hopeful. Next, is there any right time for someone to change? How should we handle and accept these changes happening? Siguro sasabihin ko na lang na wala namang perfect time for change. The moment I say that you feel the need for that change, that's the right time to start. Pero when we say naman kasi na to start the change, hindi naman siya overnight process. A lot of people think na ganoon kasi and yun nga yung nagiging problema kadalasan kasi ang long-term na change happens sa mahabang panahon din. So paliit-liit siya over a long period of time. Hindi yung kumbaga lagi natin inisip minsan na parang revolution, overnight, di ba, in a snap of a finger, in a simple election. Parang yung mga ganong klaseng mga kumbaga solusyon, feeling natin ganun yung mangyayari para magkaroon ng change. Pero hindi, it's the daily decision that things have to change that leads us to the behavior that actually impacts society. So, is there a right time? Ano ba? I would say the right time, simpleng sagot dyan would be, sana before it's too late. Yeah, I'll leave you with that na lang. Something to think about. Now, next, how can innovation ideas of students be known by big companies? You know, you live in a very, a very beautiful time, opportune na moment in humanity's existence pagdating sa mapapansin kayo ng big companies. Kasi may social media. Like, I'm sorry pero I need to say that. Kasi ang social media is a powerful tool when it comes to getting the word out there. So, paano mapapansin ng big companies yung innovative ninyong ideas? I would say, kung talagang, kasi syempre, how do you get into the door? How can you pitch your idea? Ako, have a social media presence. Isang viral video lang of you showcasing your innovation. Diba? Maggawa kayong TikTok video, pakita ninyo kung gaano kasimple kung gaano mapapasimple yung buhay ng idea ninyo. And then, diba, eventually, it will gain traction, hopefully, and mapapansin ng big companies. Kung hindi man mapansin that way, at least you can use that same video para sa pitches ninyo. So, kung magko-cold call kayo or magko-cold email kayo sa mga companies para i-present yung idea ninyo, at least may video presentation kayo. So, sa akin, create content for your innovation. Hopefully, they notice. Hopefully, bigyan nila kayo ng funding. But even if it doesn't happen, you can say na, okay, this is just part of the journey. Hope that helps. So, kung meron kayong idea, gawa na kayo ng website, gawa kayo ng videos, put it out there para mapansin. Diba? Next, among the different ways on how to create for change, which one is the most challenging thing to do? Depende sa tao eh. Pero sa akin, again, in the context of the talk that I gave, one of the steps kasi is to basically showcase what happened. To tell people about it. Doon ako pinaka nahirapan kasi I don't like talking about myself. I don't like talking about the things that I do. It wasn't until I realized that if I keep telling people na, oh, if you create educational content, this is what's going to happen, this is what could happen, these are the numbers of people that you could help outside of your classroom, na na-realize ko na, okay, I need to start talking about this kasi sa pinakasimula naman talaga, it really wasn't about me. Siguro lumaki lang ako dun sa isang, sabihin natin, isang bubble na whenever you start speaking about yourself, ang dating agad is parang nagyayabang ka o kaya pinagmamalaki mo yung ginawa mo, ganun. Pero sa ibang kultura naman, hindi ganun. Or sa ibang mga setting, hindi naman ganun. Kasi it's all about proving your credibility. Or in my case, again, showcasing the possibility for change. Dahil private individual lang ako, pero we get to help millions of people every day. So, para naging naging model na siya of something that other people can do. So, yun yung sa akin. Doon ako nahirapan. Pinaka-challenging yun for me. Yun nga, yung sinasabi ko, to be seen in order to be heard. That's one of the biggest hurdles for me, and the people who truly know me know that. Yeah, for me. Pero sa inyo, depende yun. Yeah, I guess, may mixture lang yan nung lagi kang minsan lonely kasi sa simula, ikaw lang mag-isa yung gumagawa. Lagi kang nagsi-self-doubt kasi hindi mo alam kung tama ba talaga yung ginagawa mo. Lalo na kung wala pang mga obvious na results. Yung mga ganong klaseng demons that you have to wrestle with every time you decide to do something right. Those are things that you need to sort out by yourself. Yeah. Next, how can decision-making change the whole life of the person's problem? How can good decision-making change a person's life? Siguro yun ba yung question? Ano ba? Hindi kasi, I guess, hindi masyadong na solidify din sa atin minsan yung process ng decision-making. Siguro if you went through like industrial psychology or something like that, organizational behavior, yung mga ganong klaseng courses baka pwede. Pero marami kasi talaga ng mga systems o kaya ng mga patterns when it comes to decision making. Pero hindi kasi siya naituturo sa lahat. So kadalasan yung mga tao, pag nagde-decide, kung ano yung nararamdaman nila, yung decision nila. Parang feeling ko kasi ito yung tama. Feeling ko kasi ito yung ganyan. So ang unang step dito would be, ano ba yung standard mo when it comes to decision making? Ano yung process mo when it comes to decision making? Do you weigh your options? Nagpo-pros and cons ka ba na list? Yun yung unang question dito. Because how can that change yung person's problem? What I would say would be, if you have a process or a system in place when it comes to making decisions, it can help you look at the problem objectively, na less yung emotion. Hindi eliminated yung emotion, pero less lang yung emotion. So you can make decisions ng level-headed ka. Hindi out of response to certain stimulus or to certain situations. For example, if a person makes a comment on my video, for example, na masyado ka mabilis magsalita, for example, ganun. If I have decision-making processes in place na I can take the emotion out of it, then I could use that comment to adapt and change. Pero kung wala, di ba, ma-personal ko lang yun and everything else. So, yun yung, I guess, important siya nung having good decision-making skills when it comes to solving a problem or changing a person's life. It makes you more than a character in your story. Hindi ka lang hero in your own story, which is how it is for a lot of people. But you understand that you are part of a huge community, and you can play the role sometimes of both hero and villain to other people. So, yeah. I hope that makes sense. Next, okay, last question na daw. But if you would be given power today to change only one problem in our society, what would it be and why? Ano ba? I guess, medyo clear na for me yung aking passion and purpose, which is, again, to democratize education. Democratize access to education at that. I think the way that we educate people bleeds into almost every, hindi nga almost every, parang every sector or every aspect ng mundo. So sa akin, yun talaga. If we can catch people earlier on, provide support for parents na may young kids, toddlers pa lang, alam mo yun, meron ng mga daycare centers na libre, na dekalidad, na supportado ang teachers, na hindi nila kailangan problemahin yung art materials nila or yung merienda ng mga estudyante nila. Like, if talagang very strong educational system, I think we will be raising more leaders, more people who understand that, okay, nag-ambag yung community sa akin growing up kasi scholar ako or kasi sponsoran ako, I need to give back. Yung ganong klase na thinking, maagang ma-instill sa kanila at hindi na maaagaw kailanman. Meron kasi tayong idea minsan na parang yun nga, dog eat dog world ngayon, di ba? Parang okay lang na ganito yung behavior ko kasi I'm just trying to survive, which is actually true and may merit doon. Pero if we truly invest in people sa beginning stages ng life nila and set them up for success, long term yun nga again, long term yun. Kasi hintayin mo pa hanggang lumaki sila, di ba? Ilang taon mo silang pag-i-investan, pagpupundaran, bibigyan ng allowance. And of course, here and there, meron pa rin mga people who will fall through the cracks or hindi makapag-adjust. Pero if there's a system like that in place, hopefully, we can raise a generation na mas able at mas, hindi lang kasi ability yung importante, mas may puso to give back and to help. Yeah, that's my thing. If I had unlimited resources, doon ako mag-start Kindergarten, daycare for everyone, at counseling services para sa parents, childcare support para sa parents, para they can earn money and still focus on taking care of their kids. Kasi ang hirap ng realidad na maraming magulang ang kailangan mamili kung aalagaan man nila yung anak nila or, you know, they will pay more attention to their kids or lalabas sila ng bahay para maghanap buhay. Like, those hard questions or real life questions, and maraming bata ang sabihin natin hindi napapansin or hindi nasusuportahan because of that. So yun, ang dami again, but again, more geared ako towards education. If I had $500 million to spend, it will all go to that. Feed their bodies, feed their minds, and hopefully they can nourish the entire society. So, yun yung aking answers. I hope okay yun. Yun muna for now. And again, if you want more, ask like videos or anything, or if you have your own questions to send in, type na lang sa comment section ng video na ito. Thank you na marami sa mga magagandang tanong. Okay, napaisip din ako doon. Galing sa PICHEJCB. Again, thank you for having me in your event. Hopefully, we get to meet each other soon after the entire coronavirus pandemic. And yeah, go and keep rocking, keep developing things, keep being excellent in what you do. Okay, that's all you can do right now. So thanks, guys, and again, subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of the new uploads. This is my personal channel, so this is where we get to talk about some more intimate things. And if medyo nabitin kayo dyan, we have more discussions on the Trying Hard podcast. Link na lang din namin para pwede nyo pakinggan yung mga topics like why smart people don't try hard, what to do when you succeed, what to do when you fail, imposter syndrome, at iba pa. Alright? Thanks guys for watching, and as you always see in this channel, dream big, work hard, start now. Habol na rin natin, never stop learning.